Um, okay. Hey guys, it's Ben with Ben Fills In, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm talking with Ronald Oliver of Towerlight Records. Hey Ronald, thanks so much for being on my show.
Yeah, no problem, Ben. And you can call
Um,
me Tyke, man. Everybody calls me Tyke.
oh, okay, Tyke.
That's my
Um,
nickname, Tyke.
now you're not only a music producer, but you're the head of your own record label, Towerlight Records.
Yeah,
So Towerlight produces, markets, and distributes positive music worldwide.
yeah.
What kind of artists are on your label?
Wow, that's a good question. We have about almost 10 artists now and a lot of
Okay.
contributors. So Lady C is a gospel songwriter and producer and singer. We also have Joshua Dalton, who's a trumpet player who I produced. And we have um, boys, it's hard to think about stuff so quickly. And then Ken and Tyke is a music production team. Me and my partner Ken Broomfield. I have a artist named Enrico or EJ who was in Nambia, and he's a rapper. Also, I've produced a artist. Brett Hutari, who is a guitar player, acoustic guitar player. Um, we have Aaron Cushenberry, who is a music producer who does instrumental tracks for us. We also have tracks from Oliver and Brownie, which is half of me and another guy named Jeremy Brownie. We've done instrumental and easy listening and soundtracks. Latanya Smiley is a gospel singer that we've put out there, and also Dexter Wilford is a gospel artist that we've put out there. And God, I'm gonna miss somebody. Good grief! I didn't know you're gonna start out that way, but I know I'm gonna miss somebody. But if I can remember, but we've had there's a guy named Chris Bolden who has contributed music to our portfolio, who is a guitar player and songwriter. And God, I know I'm missing somebody. I can't think of everybody right now, but
That's okay.
it's an eclectic mix too. It really
Yeah.
is. So
So where did you really get your start in music?
I started out on the drums, man. That's how I
Oh,
cut.
okay.
That's how I found you. I was interested in you around 10. I was about 10 years old. In the black church where it's very competitive. At least it was back then. Um, and then I started experimenting from there. Because my mom was over the youth choir, and they were really good. So I was on the drums, and then I moved over to the bass guitar, and then I played a little lead guitar as well. And I tried to play everything. I really did. I tried to play everything in high school. I was mostly a drummer, but I tried to play everything because I moved over to keys when I was about 15, 16 years old. My mom and my mom and my sister and my brother are all musicians, and all of my cousins are musicians. So um, I started pretty young. I started really young in music, and did a little bit of everything, man, and all through high school and after high school even as well. But I got into music production probably in my early 20s.
Okay. And yeah, you have over 20 years experience in demo recordings.
Yeah, we when we started out music production, we did demos for everybody. We just
Yeah.
people would come by the studio, we would just do the songs that they wanted and demos, and then eventually we did start getting into commercials. That's how we kind of started. I was did a
Okay.
Kentucky Fried Chicken commercial. A we did banks, banking commercial, Associated Bank, and we did, all kinds of local businesses commercials, because that's when radio was really hot. So not so much now, even though radio's still viable, but it was, back then it was a lot of that. And so then we even got into children's music. I mean, I have an educational children's music line. from back in the day that we still sell those tracks of music.
Okay.
So yeah, that we just did a lot of that kind of stuff, and then we of course we started doing our own thing.
Yeah. So you guys are in Milwaukee. What is the music scene like there?
Milwaukee is like the one of the best kept secrets in the country. It's very talented, a lot of
Yeah.
talent, man, especially among the church musicians, and it's a lot of music, more than you would think. Eric Benet has come out of here. Al Jarreau has come out of Milwaukee. Tank, who was an R&B singer, came out of Milwaukee. There's a lot of there's a couple of rappers as well that have come out of Milwaukee that you really wouldn't think about, but it is quite talented
Yeah.
in Milwaukee, and a lot more music here than people think until they get here.
Yeah. So the pandemic that's happening right now, it's had a huge effect on music. How has it really affected you guys in
You
terms of
know,
like
that's
distribution?
yeah, that's a really good question, man. Actually, there has been a ray of sunshine out of this pandemic. For us, it
Oh.
actually increased our viewership and sales. I mean, most of our
Oh wow.
most of our followers and most of the people that find out about us find us through social media platforms. And so because we focus on positive music, and positive music is just not happy music, we
Yeah.
define it as music that just kind of enhances the human spirit and adds value to to mankind. And anything
Yeah.
that's going to make you think, anything that's going to make you feel good, anything's going to cause some kind of good emotion, or some kind of thought provoking emotion, is kind of the way we defined it. So we kind of made that term our own, and when people find that, they're looking for positivity right now. So
Yeah.
it actually was a blessing in disguise, even though it's very tragic. People out there that are dying from it and been affected by it,
Yeah.
so I don't take that lightly. But for us, it actually really boosted our fanship and our supporters and people finding us.
Yeah. So what are some of the trends that you're currently seeing in the music industry?
Wow, that's really a good question. Music now is so wow, it's really eclectic right now.
Hmm.
One of my favorite artists is a young man named Jacob Collier, and I don't know if you know about him, but he's I forget, he must be about 23, 24 years old, and this kid just is breaking all the rules in music. I mean, he's just doing and what I really like about what's going on now is you can be as creative as you want to be. One of the
Yeah.
reasons why I wanted to start an independent label is because I wanted to have my own ideas about things, and be able to do them when I wanted to. So there's no cap on how we feel about anything, or there's no cap on um, what we want to do. Our imagination is as big as it wants to be, because we don't have to be subject to any kind of rules
Yeah.
or anything like that. So it's today, I think it's kind of the same way. There is still the corporate um way of doing things,
Yeah.
with the bigger labels and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So they do have a certain structure, but even then it's gotten much more wide open.
Okay. So do you have any advice for maybe some younger musicians that want to get their start in the music industry?
um you know know your craft. you
Hmm.
know know music. I get kids that tell me, hey, I do beats, and I go, okay, that's cool. What else do you know? And they sometimes that's the only lane that they know, and
Yeah.
it's hard for me to well, I'll just say it like this: I encourage them to not only know what they like, but know about music in general and
Yeah.
everything. So I listen to everything. If you go to my playlist, I mean, I got Parliament Funkadelic, and then the next track is Mozart. I mean, and everything in between, Elton John, and then I have Drake, and then I listen to everything because music and sound is what I'm interested in, and creativity. So I'm not limited, and that's the biggest thing. Don't limit yourself. Know about things that you haven't discovered yet, and be open to music and sounds and creativity that you haven't even thought about or discovered. And right now in this world with YouTube and all the other ways you can find it, man,
Yeah.
it's just no, it's no limit. So don't limit yourself. That's probably my biggest advice.
Yeah. So where can the people watching see more of you and Towerlight?
Yeah, we're all over the place, man. So you can go to our YouTube channel, just put in Towerlight Records in the search engine, and you'll probably see over 90 videos and clips
Wow.
of our music. And you can go to, or you can put in Ron Tyke Oliver, which is me. Tyke. Instagram is really growing. Go to at Towerlight Records. You can't miss that. And my bigger multimedia company is TRP, which is Towerlight Records, Rushmore Music, and
Oh.
The Prayer Network for musicians. So you'll see that link on Towerlight Records. Just go to Towerlight Records on Instagram. You'll find us on YouTube. You'll find us at Twitter. If you put Towerlight Records or Google us, you'll find us all over the place.
Okay. Well, I think we're almost out of time today. It was so
Okay.
nice talking with you.
Yeah, Brian. Brian.
Uh,
I'm sorry, Ben.
it's okay.
I'm sorry,
It's okay.
Ben. Yeah, man. You keep drumming, man. I'm a drummer, man, at heart. So
Yeah.
that's how I find you. That's how I found you, man. And I got interested in what you were doing because you were so young.
Thank you. Well, yeah, for everyone that's watching, go follow Towerlight Records, on Instagram, YouTube. Yeah, like Tyke said, search them up on Google. And then please go follow me on Instagram at Ben Felsin. It was so nice talking with you today.
Yeah, Ben. Nice talking with you, man. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, thanks so much.
All right, you take it easy,
You
and
too.
I'll be supporting you. All right, bye.
Thank you.